In this video, we will learn more about reading comprehension. We will explore how reading comprehension is defined, we will look at different types of comprehension texts, and we will make sense of the Barrett's taxonomy. Reading comprehension can be defined as the ability to read, process, and understand the meaning of text. In order to read with comprehension, you need to be able to decode or sound out words by matching symbols to sounds, and you need language comprehension, or the ability to understand the meaning of words within sentences. Reading relates to thinking, learning, and expanding knowledge and horizons. Reading builds on past knowledge, mastering new information and making connections. There are different types of texts that can be read for understanding. These include factual or non-literary texts and literary texts. The purpose of factual or non-literary texts is to inform, instruct, or persuade by using facts and information. The purpose of literary text is to entertain, enlighten, or elicit emotion through the creative use of language structures and conventions. Examples of factual or non-literary text types include discussions, instructions, and reports. Examples of literary text types include literature such as poetry, stories, and play scripts. The Barrett's taxonomy was designed to assist teachers in developing reading and comprehension questions. It consists of 5 different levels. Level 1, which is known as recall when doing a listening comprehension or recognition when reading a text, refers to questions asked where the answers or responses are explicitly mentioned in the text. Level 2, or reorganization, refers to questions that require the reader to also find the answers in the text, but the ideas or information is organized in a different way. Level 3, or inferencing, refers to the reader's ability to use information and ideas in the text to reach a conclusion or make a guess by reading between the lines. Level 4, or evaluation, refers to the reader's ability to make a judgment about the information in the text. Then level 5, or appreciation, requires the reader to be emotionally involved in the reading text and to be sensitive to the ideas and information shared. As an example, let us consider the following sentence. With her scarf wrapped tightly around her neck and her hands snuggled in gloves, the lonely girl sat on the playground, eating her lunch. If you read through the following questions, you should be able to find the answers in the sentence, because level 1 questions are explicitly stated in the text. Question 1. Does the sentence refer to a boy or a girl? It refers to a girl. Where was the character sitting? According to the text, she was sitting on the playground. What was the character busy doing? She was busy eating her lunch. If you read through the following questions, you should also be able to find the answers in the sentence. Level 2 questions are explicitly stated in the text, but the reader must analyze, synthesize, and/or organize the information. Which of the following was the girl not wearing? Hat, gloves, or scarf? The answer is hat. What title would you give this sentence? Maybe break time or the lonely girl, based on the information in the text. What if you had to retell the information in 10 words? How about a lonely girl ate her lunch outside on the playground? When you answer level 3 questions, you use the information in the text as well as your background knowledge to make an informed guess about possible answers. If you consider the question, which season is relevant to this text, and why do you say this? We might say that it is winter because winter is cold and that is when we usually wear a scarf and gloves. Do you think the character had many friends? Well, we can say that it seems that the girl did not have many friends because people with friends are generally not lonely. Do you think the character is at a mall or at the school? Give a reason for your answer. We might respond by saying the character is probably at a school because you would not eat your lunch outside in the cold if you were at the mall's play area. When answering level 4 or evaluation questions, there's usually a judgment involved and you choose one or the other option to respond to a question. For each of these questions, you may choose an option and respond accordingly. Do you think that feeling lonely is a negative or positive feeling? So you would be able to choose one of those options according to what you think, and then give a reason for your answer, which justifies your choice. Question 2. Would you like to be the character in this text? This is a yes or no question, and then you should also justify your answer by giving a reason. Question 3. Which part of the information did you find most interesting and why? In this question, you have to make a selection based on a choice that you make and justify your answer. And then question 4, do you think being alone and being lonely has the same meaning? Again, you have to choose one or the other and then justify your answer by giving a reason. When answering level 5 or appreciation questions, you try and put yourself in someone else's shoes, or you try and imagine what you would be feeling if you were in the same position. What can you do to make someone feel less lonely? So these types of questions ask you to build on your prior knowledge or to draw on your own experiences. When doing a listening comprehension, you follow the same approach, but you do not get to see the information. You will also be asked to answer questions according to the 5 different levels of the Barrett's taxonomy. I hope you will find answering comprehension questions much easier now that you know what types of questions can be asked. Happy reading!